forgive me. This is my first live, so I'm still trying to figure this out. I guess there's a little bit of a lag from when the live appears on your feed until I actually start seeing people come in. I would love to be able to answer some questions. There was tons of questions posted. I am in one of my painting rooms, one of my studios. I am using 2 bedrooms of my house. Hey, I am using 2 bedrooms of my house as my studios. I am running out of room. Behind me, I have third unit my husband made for me. That's a shelf with a piece of furniture with 38 shelves to dry my art. And I've got, please excuse the mess, but I'll turn my camera around a bit. I've got my paints hanging. I've got, that's a shower curtain, by the way. That's a shower curtain up there. I used to do sip and paints, so my closet is full here. Hang on, Dookie. My closet, as you can see, is full of paint brushes, paint supplies, and the other room I have shelves of canvases. And I've got a whole piece of furniture here with cubbies with all the different paints that I use. Yeah, I bet you can relate. Oh my gosh. I've gotten, oh wait. Let me show you. Let me pan up. You see that? That's paint. Oh my gosh. I was using those pump paints for my sip and paints, and I couldn't get the thing to squirt out, to actually the paint come out, and I pressed too hard, and all of a sudden it just squirted everywhere. So yes, I even have paint in my ceiling. So it's a challenge trying to keep this space clean. Maybe when we're done, I'll show you my other space. It's even crazier than this. Really, the other room is where I pour. It's just insane. I'm truly just running out of space. Just recently, I took my printers and my Cricut maker, and I cleared this entire shelving here to put the printers and like I said, the Cricut. As you can see, I've already started putting stuff on that shelf. So if I have to print anything, I'm going to have to move all that stuff. Those are all the poured stones that I'm working on that I just resined. I will be posting those after a while. I'll be selling those soon. I got involved, and I was just playing around with some Pebeo paints and the marbling stuff, and started pouring. And I thought, oh, this is really cool. So I started pouring, started watching all kinds of videos. And then the blooms started really intriguing me. And oh my gosh, I have spent, no kidding, I have spent in excess $500 to $700 buying materials to just be able to figure this technique out. And what might work for one may not work for the other. It's just finding the right combination of paints. For example, I'm using Glidden Premium Grab and Go eggshell white paint for what they call the pillow. So that is, and this is the famous painting. This is the white part where, you know, if you see the video, the puddle. So that's called a pillow. And then you start adding the colors. The colors is actually the pouring medium. I use Behr Base C 8300, and that is very, very thick. And then I use different kinds of paints. I have golden acrylic fluids. I've been using also Pebeo iridescent acrylics, which I love. Amsterdam acrylics are really, really good quality, especially for the cell activator, which is what they call to make the cells on the blooms. There is a course, I will say, there is a course by Shelley Carruthers, and she is the one that created this technique. And I would advise anyone, any artist that is interested in this technique to actually take the course. She is a wealth of knowledge, and that is just part of it. Once you sign up for the course and pay for the course, you're given access to the videos. There's a companion Facebook group. That is where the key is. There's all these moderators that are working with Shelley, and you can even sign up for one-on-ones. Of course, there's an extra charge for that. But what they share and their own experiences, and they share their own videos, it's just invaluable. So paying for the course is just part of it. So people ask me, am I going to teach this? Probably not, because there's a lot of people on YouTube that are actually creating these and sharing their own recipes and techniques. But it's not until you actually get your hands on it that you really start learning. And I'm still learning. Hang on, I'm trying to read the comments. It is really a lot of work. And I spend 2 to 3 hours just mixing and prepping paints. You know, I've been asked, how long did it take me to actually do this piece? And thankfully, it dried and it did not crack, and it's as beautiful as it was yesterday, and I'm absolutely thankful for this. I spent this week about 3 hours on Monday just mixing paints. And by paints is all the brands that I just spoke about, and also pigments. So this little piggy is a brand of very high quality pigments and very bright in colors, and very expensive also. But I think it's the company that was created by Shelley Carruthers also that create the Shelley style blooms. I believe it's her company and another partner. But there is so much. Thank you. Yes, they're very vibrant colors. They're lost my train of thought. Yeah, so 3 hours prepping, and there's a little bit of different technique to do the pigment mixing in your pouring medium. All the consistencies have to be the same. It's just crazy. It is, and if something is not, because the pillow has to be the thickest, then next in line would be the paints. And then your cell activator is the thinnest, and they all glide over the pillow. And if some of one of them is not equal or the same consistency as the rest, or maybe the pillow is too thick or too thin, it doesn't work. There's a lot of mistakes in there that I've done, that I've painted over. There's a lot of pieces that I've done that I haven't shared. I also have some in draft that I haven't published yet. But I'm really enjoying learning, and I am just so grateful for everyone that's commented and, asked questions. So this is the other one that I did, which is the other video. And this was the first one. And once I did this one and figured out, okay, so most of my flowers are flying off the canvas. Let me try this again. And that's where this one really came out. So I'm going to be playing with this some more this week. I'm really excited. And the response has been incredible. So do you guys have any questions for, oh, by the way, this, and excuse the mess. It's all goovered up with paint because that's how I roll. I can't even press the on-off button because it's so goobered up with paint. But this is the blower that I used. It's called the world's smallest blower, and I got it off Amazon. Yes, it doesn't have good reviews, but I suspect it's from other people other than artists that are probably not getting, not doing the reviews. But I could not live without this. This is fantastic for me to do my blooms. So, Just wondered if you guys had questions for me. I think there's only one person left here. Yes, it is a lot of work. Either way, whether I don't know if I'm going to go back to doing in-person classes. Probably not. It's, I'm very hard on myself, and I, was quite the perfectionist, and it was very stressful for me on top of everything. Yes, they were very successful. They were well attended. They would sell out, but I'm tired. It's exhausting. So going virtual is probably going to be the way for me to go. So any other comments or questions, be more than happy to answer them. I'll probably do another video and just post it, because I know not everybody is online and probably missing this. So I'll go ahead and do a little TikTok just to thank everyone for your support. I am so overwhelmed and so grateful, and trying to get everything situated and put stuff posted on my online store, and that's coming, and I'll make sure to do an announcement for that. So that's about it, and I'll try to give more notice when I come on here again. This is my first one, so I just needed to catch my bearings and see how this was going to work. And I might just do, now that I've done this, I don't know how easy it'll be for me to read comments as I'm doing this. But I may do a pour, live maybe next week. I'll try to make sure to give some notice if I do that. But anyhow, I appreciate you all joining me. Yes, lives definitely are a hit or miss. I will keep doing them. I do appreciate the advice. Thank you for hanging out with me as well. I do appreciate it. And any advice you can give me regarding TikTok, I'm all open. This has been totally new for me. I had resisted TikTok for the longest time, and one day I went down the rabbit hole and got hooked. So then I started posting. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start posting me doing the pieces, and they're a minute long. I think some people, I lose them along the way. Other pieces that end up beautiful, they watch the whole thing. So I'll just keep posting. And if you have any advice for me, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. It's hit or miss. I'm just thankful that this one kind of blew up. Yeah, but if people don't, do I do the whole process? Because that's where, I try to squeeze it into a minute, and then I try to do the part where I'm showing the actual piece video without it being sped up, so people can actually see the details. But I think what I'm going to do is probably do a video of all the pieces laid out. I don't know. We'll see. It just seems like, now the process for this one was pretty fun watching, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to cut things down. Yeah, I might do that. Have one with the process, and then right after that one with a reveal. Yep, I can definitely do that. Yeah. I think if people aren't caught into it at the very beginning, they tend not to watch the whole thing. So, gotta grab their attention right from the beginning. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Okay, so I'll try to do that, and maybe not the whole process. Sometimes if the video ends up being short, then I can speed it up and you can still make sense of what went on. Like the coasters, they were really easy and short. But I will definitely post those separate, just so people can see that they're not that long. Oh, that's a good idea. So what I've been doing, I work on 3 or 4 pieces a day. and I will make recordings of them, and I have them processed, and I have them in my drafts, and then I'll post, maybe a couple a day. But yeah, I'll probably start reposting stuff. I do appreciate that. Yes, I have seen people do that. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any advice for me, I would appreciate it. I will I will definitely try to make things shorter to get people's attention, and or maybe I'll do, a very short one, and then maybe one extended. What I've been trying to do, what I'm going to start doing, is posting the extended ones on my YouTube channel, so if artists are really interested in the whole procedure, they'll be there. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. It's more work for me, but the pieces that really come out good, I believe I'm going to start doing that. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Again, thank you. Thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. Yes, you bet. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. And I will be making a little video and posting. And thank you again for the follows and all the likes and the comments. See you soon. Bye. Have a great weekend.